I don't know how long my live was on. Cause I just went live again. I thought I was, damn it, live. I did a whole bunch of fucking talking, I'll tell you that. Got me riled up a little bit. I ain't gonna repeat myself. So if it's not, if it wasn't heard, I guess it wasn't meant to be heard. If it was meant to be heard then. It wasn't nothing disrespectful, okay? That it was some knowledge to the young bucks out there in the YouTube streets. Some knowledge to y'all, right? Yeah, let's turn that down. I'm getting all riled up on some YouTube beat. Man. Hey Steph, what up, Steph? What's the last thing you heard from me? Put it in the chat. I'd rather have somebody up on live talking and shit, talking to them, playing music, shit like that. This is kind of boring by yourself. Just sitting here talking to the phone. I mean, it ain't boring, but it is. And what I see. Where my dogs at? Boy. What up? They be real quiet. Let's go there. The song's called I'm a Crazy Motherfucker. I think I might play this last night. If it is, Oh well, I'm playing it again. Might be a different version. I would say to YouTube, I don't know how long I was live and I was talking about some things that I experienced in life, but they were all facts. No cap. All facts, YouTube. Look me up. Google me, YouTube. I hugged the World Trade Center. If you put your back up against the World Trade Center and look up, put your back always straight. We can't do it now because they're gone. But before they were gone, I was there, live with them. Look up and you can see how they're curved. They're not really straight. It's like they're curved, man, like they're falling, like they're gonna fall. That's how tall they are. How tall they were. I made a song for the jumpers, people that jumped out the Twin Towers from the flames and the jet fuel singeing their hair. And they couldn't breathe from the smoke. The jumpers, you seen them? They look like birds floating, hands out. Every one of them that jumped put their hands out like an airplane and their legs out straight, like they could whipped on away like a kite. But they didn't. They went down and smacked. Y'all heard the noise. Pow, pow, pow. I made a song for those people. I'll play here in a little bit. Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna play it now since I talked about it. Let's play it now. This song is dedicated to the World Trade Center jumpers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions. So let's go with this one first. RIP to the World Trade Center jumpers. RIP to the firefighter that one of the jumpers landed on top of his ass. You stand down there, old ass dude. He think he gonna do something. You was in the way, mister. You was in the way. You was old. You had your fire helmet on and your fire jacket on. You was in the way. That's why one of the jumpers landed on top of you, because you was in the way. There's bricks, flames, people on fire, buildings ready to fall down, and you're just standing there. You're not doing nothing but looking. Move out the way. That's why you got smashed up by a human body. The body smashed him. Pow. They didn't say all that, but it's facts. YouTube, that's facts, YouTube. YouTube, you know that's facts. He got smashed by a jumper. And this song is dedicated to the jumpers. Not this one. Not that version. I don't know what that was. I don't remember. Doing no remix like that. Because it really don't have a beat. Let me turn that down real quick. Now, let me give a background of the song. I told y'all it was dedicated to the jumpers of the World Trade Center of the 9/11 terrorist attacks on America. Right? Okay, now I got the sound of the World Trade Center coming down. I got the sound of the spirits dead spirit people chiming in with the song. Okay, I'm going to break it down as we go. So let's start it up. I want y'all to hear this. It might not be on y'all level. You hear me? Some of y'all ain't woke. Hold up. I heard when it says fresh. Now that fresh shit, any song that got that fresh shit, it's from New York, man. The New York guys got made that fresh up. Fresh. That's the old school. I had to put that in there because the World Trade Center happened in New York, so I had to put that fresh up in there. Fresh, 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 fresh. Yo, that's fresh. That's fresh. Check it out. Start it. Turn it down a little bit. Because certain sounds will muzzle the speaker of the phone. And when you go to hear it, you know, when I go to listen to it and play it on YouTube, I can't really hear it because a high-pitched sound will muzzle the speaker on the phone, and you really ain't getting all the beat. Like we got the sirens. I don't know where the sirens is coming from. When that World Trade Center came down, hear that shit going. Here, right there, go. There it goes, crumbling to the floor, to the ground. I mean, I can't apologize for nothing I'm saying. I ain't do it. I ain't fly the airplane into the building. I didn't do it. I did this song though for y'all's family that jumped out the building. What would y'all do in that situation? Let's turn down. What would y'all do in that situation? Would you jump? Or would you suffocate? Let the smoke suffocate you? Would you take the best thing to do is ride it out, right? Don't jump. I mean, they became famous for jumping. They're in history books, everything. The jump. See, look, I don't even know them, and I made a song for them. Little track for them right here. I do got a little small beat. It's an off, because that was an off day in America. So I put an off beat with it. So here it goes. You hear the crumble? That's that crumble of the building. In reality, we didn't care about that building. None of us did. It was just something that we never seen or experienced before. I mean, I care about the people that was in the building. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I ain't know. I mean, it was a life that was took. I'm sad for that. So back to the decision. Would you jump, or would you let the flames of the jet fuel that's burning maybe? When I cremated people, I took the I took the heat to about 28, 3,200 degrees. 3,200 if I want to get it done fast. 28, I'll burn you a little bit. It all depends what you died from too, how I burnt you. If you was a suicide, come to me, and you was suicide, I'm burning you. Like you're gonna get 40, 4,100 degrees. Might slow burn you, 15, more bubbly up, skin bubble up. But we ain't talking about that one. Y'all ain't know that about beat master. Y'all just thought I made beats. I'm master of the beats. I was master of the crematory too. I was cremation master. That's what I was. I'm gonna give y'all a story because I feel like it. I'm gonna let the World Trade Center track in the back rock. Right. My homeboy Dennis. He knew I worked at the cemetery. He knew I cremated people. I come home from work chilling. I just cremated 2, 3 people a day. Bam. Can you get me a job? Can you get me a job? I don't know, man. It ain't just cutting grass. I just said that to him. He thought it was just cutting grass, weed eating around the tombstones, dig a grave here and there. Nah, man. I'm hands-on with the bodies, fam. Hands-on with the bodies. So I'm out there cutting grass with my mower. Got my blunt, smoking my blunt, listening to Lil Boosie. First time I think first was 2007. This is all going down. So whatever song Boosie had popping off in 2007, that's the joint I was listening to in my headphones when this incident occurred. Okay. So my boss yelling at me, you, we got one. When he says that, I already know it's gonna be a bad body. He either got that's another I'm gonna say that one. But I knew it was bad, right? So skip a little bit. It was a Mexican that died in his apartment from drinking too much. He threw up in his sleep, allegedly. Threw up in his sleep, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know myself of what he died from. Okay, so brought the body to me. Coroner brought the body to me. That same day they found him. He was illegal immigrant. He didn't have a social security number. He didn't have nothing. He was a Mexican from Mexico that wasn't supposed to be here. He jumped the wall, allegedly. They brought him to me. So, okay. The body was swelled up because he was in his apartment for 2 weeks dead. It was hot. They brought him to me. The blood was coagulated down on one side of the body and it was dark. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you die, your blood stops. It just goes with gravity. You're laying on your back, all your blood's going to be in your back, your butt, the back of your legs, and the back of your head, shoulders, and stuff like that. He was on his side, and all the blood was on his right leg, side of his leg, his arm, and his ribs, face, and everything. Side of his face. But he had billions and billions of maggots in his body. The maggots were making his body move. He still had them Mexican blue jeans that they wear, them jeans they wear that be dirty and greasy looking. And a jacket he had on. And some boots. Mexican boots they wear. He had them on. His stomach was moving, his chest was moving, his throat was moving, his pants legs was moving, his ass was moving, right? Because the maggots was, that's how many maggots was inside this Mexican. Teeny, teeny, microscopic maggots in his eyeballs. Facts, YouTube. This is all facts. This is something I dealt with. Okay. He's laying on the gurney. I got to get this man inside the crematory so I can burn him. That weight's pretty heavy. Now I got all these maggots and I really don't want to grab him. So the maggots fly out and pop up everywhere. I'm trying to prevent this. Okay. So I just got Dennis the job. Remember I said he wanted the job? You got the job. I got you the job, Dennis. He's standing at the door looking at what I just told y'all. He did not take 1 foot in that room. He said, I said, man, I just got you the job, fam. You got to come do this. Help me get this joint up in here. I said, nah, I can't do it. I said, all right, you stand up. Don't go nowhere. I want you to stand there and watch a Jeep and go by. The gurney, right? Had wheels on it. I open up the door of the crematory. I go back a little bit, back in the room with the dead Mexican on my gurney and the maggots. Now remember, keep the maggots in mind, y'all. They are there. So I run with it. Run with the gurney, with the Mexican on top of the gurney, the maggots inside the Mexican. Y'all got it? You got it. I'm running. I planned it out, y'all, before I even ran. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna smack the gurney because it was about the door of the crematory and the gurney. I hope I'm saying gurney right, y'all. The table with the wheels on it. It's level with the door. I was gonna run smacking, smack the gurney on that thing. He was gonna slide in there perfectly. This was, I ran it through my brain. It's gonna work. So I ran with it. Dennis is watching. He probably said that motherfucker crazy as hell. And I ran. I hit that joint. Pow! Half his body went in from his head to his waist. Went in, but his waist down through his legs didn't, and they hung down because he was a little Mexican little guy. His feet didn't touch the floor, and he was bent back like that, and his legs was out, and the maggots came out. They came out his mouth when he did that bent backwards motion. He must have pushed him. Big, giant, fat, blackhead maggots came out his mouth. They came out his asshole because his asshole started swelling up. His jeans started swelling up. His jeans, everything was swelling up, man. I know the maggots came out of his asshole because the back of his ass was hanging out, and that's where the fucking maggots start swelling up in the back of his pants. It hitting the floor and shit, but I gullied it up, gangstered it up, if you want to call it gangster. I grabbed that motherfucker by his fucking legs, pushed his ass up in there. I had gloves on, but I felt when I grabbed the back of his legs and pushed him up in there, I felt the maggots moving. I hurry up, shut the door. He was inside there like you having sex with a woman and the legs was up in the air like the buck. That's how I had his ass in there. Maggots he was moving still from the maggots. I turned that shit up to 3,500 degrees, y'all, and I watched this one. Got a little window in the back. It's a round little window. You can watch them burn from the scalp down. The maggots, man, the maggots was popping like popcorn in that joint. Pop, 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 pop. They trying to get away, but it wasn't happening. But Moral to the story is, man, that Mexican's family don't even know what happened to him. They might assume that he might be dead because he never contacted him from America. Mom, dad, brother, sister, I'm going to I'm going to America through the trenches, through the water, over the gate, California, wherever, illegally. That's what he did, and that's I know what I put him in a hole, put him in a box, and I put him in a hole with 45 other people that was unclaimed. I did 45. I cremated over 45 people that didn't nobody claim them because they wasn't loved in life. They didn't have their priorities right in life before death. They didn't have nobody that was going, okay, I got 5,000 to pay for his cremation because that's all that costs. 5,000, you can get cremated. There's people right now looking for their family members. And I know I cremated them. And I know I put them back here in that hole. I know I did. A girl came to her uncle. He was dead for, this is my first cremation. He was dead for 9 months and they had him in the freezer. Nobody ever claimed him. And I cremated him. And I used to see the homeless, he was a homeless man. I used to see him downtown. And that was my first one. I used to know his name. I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name, yo. I got plenty more stories, but we're gonna break them down. I ain't gonna talk about that shit all the time. That shit consumed my life for years. Them bodies I cremated, you can never forget them people. And when you do cremate them, you know what they died from, you know who they were, how old they were, their social security number, where they lived at, everything. But how y'all like that? I done rambled my mouth and shit. Let's get off of this. I think I'm gonna play one or two more songs to get up off here. What time? Yeah, old people getting away. I'll RIP to the firefighter, man. I wasn't getting on you, my boy. But you knew you wasn't supposed to be there. You're just trying to help. Sometimes when people try to help, they do worse than helping. Like I told y'all, let wherever y'all live at, let a house or something catch on fire on your block. Somebody dying there or some tragedy goes down. Even just them losing everything in their house. There's gonna be so many people there. There's a guy here in my city. Every time there's a tragedy, a car accident, somebody's house burning, shooting, anything that's negative, he's running to it to record it and put that joint on Facebook. Don't run to my tragedy or anything that happened to me. I seen him. I said, don't run to my house. My shit on fire. I survived and I'm standing out there. Don't be recording my house burning, man. You getting views and clout off of my sorrow. But that's how the world is. I'm gonna get paid off this sorrow. Off your blood and your tears, I'm getting ready to get paid off of that. Yeah. What happened? Them girls, that ladies, 3 dogs, 2 dogs, 3 dogs got burnt up in that fire. He was recording it. You bastard. I hope in the next life, the dogs get to record your ass coming out of the house burnt up as a dog. You never know. Change this, reverse this thing up this time. Let's reverse this up. We're gonna make you the mouse, and we're gonna make him the cat. I'm gonna make him the dog. When the dog was the mouse, but now the mouse is the dog. Let me get up off here. Y'all people have a great night. Stay safe. Stay blessed.